Here we go. I wanted to do something here. I wanted to talk a little bit. I noticed that a lot of stuff that's going on right now is I'm just going to touch on it, Tesla, that people are burning cars and 3 people got caught and there's a chance they're going to get 20 years in prison. I like red. They don't like red. So let's burn the freaking neighborhood down. Let's go robbing stores. Let's go doing all those things. Because he likes red and they like black. What's wrong with that? It's free speech. No. It ends when you start burning stuff and you're destroying stuff, because that is violence. Violence is never the way to do anything. And if you're doing violence, you deserve to go to jail. Freedom of speech is awesome. I don't care for a black shirt. I like a red shirt. That's freedom of speech. I don't like the Tesla car because I like American-made cars. Free speech. I don't like my wife when she goes to the casino. And she does. That's freedom of speech. But when I go outside and I blow up her car so she can't go to the casino, is different. It's no longer freedom of speech. It's no longer anything other than it's violence, and it's violence. When you destroy something, burn something, and you do all that stuff, it ends on you're making a point. It ends your freedom of speech. Because at that point you become violent. And you're breaking the law. It no longer matters what your cause was. Although I can say, oh, I blew up her car because she was going to go to the casino and she was going to spend my money. I get that. But you did an act of violence in protest of her going to the casino. It's wrong. You should never cross those lines. I should be mad at her if that's what I wanted to be, because she's going to the casino, and I should verbalize with her, not hit her or beat her because she's going to go to the casino. That's another thing of violence. If she does go to the casino anyway, I still don't have the right to hit her or burn her car or do anything else other than with my big mouth flashing. You know what I mean? That's my right to do that. I don't have no right to hit her, and I never would do that. But the point is that why does people do that these days? It started with the Democrats, and even right now I seen a video clip with Chuck Schumer saying, we need to, everybody who voted against us, we need to hunt them down and we need to make them see what they did was wrong. There's something wrong with that. For me, that's inciting violence. So and Maxine Waters did it before. These Republicans, we need to take it to them. We need to find them when they're in restaurants, and we need to go in there and show them that we're protesting. And we're doing our freedom of speech by interrupting their dinner and yelling at them. You're inciting riots. You're inciting violence. That's the wrong part. I have nothing wrong with you standing out in front of my house and saying your wife should not be going to the casino. Or go to the casino and say Jimmy's wife should not be here. But the second someone throws a bottle or somebody lights a little fire or burns an American flag, it's a different animal. You're doing something wrong. I will never condone that. Even though when Trudeau, or whatever his name is up in Canada, had this thing with the truckers and stuff, I wanted to go. I wanted to take my truck and go up there and protest with those truckers. But I wouldn't have went up there and start throwing Molotov cocktails and doing all that stuff, because that's violence. And I'm not afraid to do violence. It's illegal to do violence, and I refuse to do violence over something like that. If you hurt my wife or my kids, I'm going to do violence. But other than that, I'll never do violence. I don't believe in doing that. I'll take my sign and go stand in Washington for weeks and weeks at the White House. I'll be eating at AOC's restaurant and then come outside with my sign. That's another video. So please stop doing that, because your point is not I'm protesting anything. Because as soon as you do that, you're inciting violence. Violence is wrong. Now, I know that people are saying, well, he's a billionaire, so what does that matter? Imagine me not liking you and burning your car. Or me not liking you and burning your garbage cans and your garage catches on fire. Or me doing stuff to you that could harm you or your children. And it doesn't matter that he's rich or he's poor. You are inciting violence against him. But you know who you're really hurting? Not him. You're pissing him off, but you're not hurting him. You're hurting the people who own those cars. You're hurting the insurance company, which is going to do. And I'm going to just tell you this. If I'm an insurance company and I have 30,000 cases of burning Tesla cars, no problem. I need to get insurance on my Chrysler. Sure. It used to be $300, but it's $325 now because we're getting a lot of vehicles damaged. Or they're going to continue. It's $350 now for every person. You know what I mean? The insurance company is sitting over there. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to pay out these Teslas. That sucks. But they're going to have to pay not to the Tesla owners. They're going to pay to the distributor of Tesla cars, because those cars were on contract. But the guys who really lose is if you burn somebody's Tesla sitting out in front of his house, his insurance rates are going to go higher. 20 years in jail for burning a Tesla, and you're out there going, or I see some woman going, yay, his stock is dropping. Why does that make you happy? Don't you realize what Elon is doing? He's not out there to steal your Social Security. He's out there to find and have Mr. Trump cut that spending waste, the theft that's going on. I don't see nobody talking about the theft of taxpayers' money. Wait, I'm a taxpayer. Pelosi's stealing my money? What? Why ain't they mad about that? Instead, they're mad at the person who's finding that. Stop that. Don't pick on Musk. It's not his fault. He's doing a good thing. He's finding people that are stealing my money and your money. Because if one day that stuff doesn't stop, Social Security will end. Our country will end because we can't afford it. We're over $36 trillion. We don't make that much money. Our country doesn't generate that kind of money. So, with that being said, I just want to let you know, violence is never, ever going to be the right thing to do. So if you're contemplating putting a key on somebody's car and it belongs to Tesla or anybody else, it's wrong. And if you get caught, you're going to be punished for it. And you deserve to go to jail. And I hope you go to jail for a long time for even putting a key. Because I'm sure that if you woke up tomorrow morning and I keyed your car, you would not be very happy. So, stop violence. Peace. And enjoy your coffee. That stuff's, oh my God, it was so good.